the stream didn't cut off half of what I said just now, but yeah, so we're getting ready to get the first AFC game of the second season up and ready. Bills and Chiefs, basically the AFC championship last year. We're gonna keep this arcade mode, even teams on, 6 minutes accelerated clock, Bills Stadium. This time it will be a night game, and we're gonna keep it clear.
NRF.
Let me see, I think that's Mickey Source Flex talking. Oh wait, no, it's... Yeah, Indy. Indy, you're the Chiefs, right? I'm pretty sure you are the Chiefs. But yeah, you're going against Andrew H21. I don't know if you know who that is. He's in Fish's stream sometimes, but
this is the rematch.
Yeah, rematch of the AFC Championship. And Indy, I don't know if you saw it earlier or just now, really, but the Saints got an not underdog victory, but barely won over. Yeah, the Saints just barely beat out the Packers 14-13 last game, so it was very tight, close to the end there.
The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
Oh, you haven't? Yeah, he barely goes into Fish streams nowadays, but he goes there every now and then.
Dang.
The biggest question for Patrick Mahomes, can he harness that big arm, develop the touch that's needed, and carry his team towards the playoffs?
Y'all know the last time the Chiefs wore that away jersey, they lost the Super Bowl. Will this be redemption from the Super Bowl and them win a game as Patrick Mahomes throws a huge one all the way to the 45-yard line?
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
31 yards on second down.
On the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just
And I'll be back.
Of a start for this offense, no doubt. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A gain of 32 that time. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
All right, y'all, I'm back. And Mahomes almost got that first touchdown of the game. 2nd and goal, Chiefs. I've been talking way too much. Now I got my apple juice here.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Mahomes goes to throw. He runs for it, and it's a touchdown, Chiefs.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Score on the opening drive for the Chiefs.
For him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making
The Bills just left the door wide open for Mahomes there. They didn't technically get him until the goal line. Pretty impressive by Mahomes there.
And his kick is good to make it
Extra point is good. 7-0 Kansas City.
And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone.
Usually you'd see Josh Allen use his legs, but Patrick Mahomes uses his legs to score the first touchdown of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Here they go at the 23-yard line.
To the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
How about 54 touchdown passes in 2 full seasons at the University of Wyoming, coming out of a junior college? I think he exceeded expectations, and he can move
Excuse
around
me.
a little bit too. A much better athlete than people give him credit for.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And they're able to get this one across the 30.
Man, that apple juice tasted like apple-flavored water. But anyway, Devin Singletary with a nice run there.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Let me go to my phone to see if anyone said anything in chat.
7 on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. No one there to help.
All right, the Bills all the way down to the 41-yard line.
22 and a 1st.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Singletary here running out of the gun.
Singletary goes to run just about a yard. About a yard gain there.
Job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made
2nd and 8.
by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll run on first down with Singletary.
Singletary.
He's immediately taken down at the line.
It's immediately taken down. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Quick observation, Brandon. Because
No gain at all.
this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, Art.
60 seconds remain in the first quarter.
Later on, when you can play action them or stick something to them between the
There they
second and third
go.
level.
Cole Beasley, the intended target.
Cole Beasley was intended there.
A lot of times it's that
Was
first
the
read
intended
that you had. Maybe
target,
he did it in preseason,
but
he locked in on
didn't
his
go
target,
through.
But he was covered quite well,
And
that was incomplete.
Bills now 3rd down.
On 2nd down, it muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Players started the party, but I'm not
Here's
joining
Allen
it.
to throw it. His throw caught right around the 6.
Caught right around the 5 to the 6.
Does reach the 5.
The Bills looking to tie this game before the first quarter is over.
So they gave up the
43
early
seconds
touchdown.
remaining.
Pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. It's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
There they go. About halfway to the half the distance was cut off to the goal line. And now 2nd and goal for the Bills. Surprised no one has gone for like
After one,
end of quarter.
Chiefs 7. Bills nothing.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Check. 53. Check.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Alright, there's the Bills going for 3rd and 1. Touch!
Yeah, boy, a good surge
Boy.
defensively. It'll depend on the mark.
I swear, if they just go for a field goal,
There, so it brings up 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game,
they should go for it. They should go for it.
and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't
They're
it?
thinking about it.
Points here.
Bro, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
6 on the board.
The kick by Bass is good. And they are on the board, still trailing. It's 7-3.
Now the Chiefs are probably gonna score on their next drive. It's gonna be 14-3, and then the Bills might score another field goal. And it's gonna be 14-6. And man, they made a dumb decision. They were 4th and 1. 4th and 1.
Into the end zone, get you 6.
Josh Allen should have just ran in there, and they probably would have had 6 points. But nope. Stupid.
So after knocking through the field goal,
So
here's Bass to
stupid.
kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start.
Edwards-Helaire.
And he is
tries to
met
go,
in his
but he's met
tracks.
his own tracks and in his tracks, and they lose a yard.
This defense
Never
really
thought you'd
pulled
see
around in
that
the
out of the
first half.
Chiefs.
They've gotten to the
Them
ball
losing
carrier
yardage
before they can
unless it's
really
a
get
Super Bowl,
started.
but yeah.
Offense got to come up with something else in
This
order to
isn't the
try and
Super
get this
Bowl
running
yet.
game going.
This is just a game to get into round 2. The next NFC and AFC games will probably be either tomorrow if
That leads to a 2nd and
I
11.
go home straight from church, or next Saturday.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's
Mahomes throws it to air and incomplete.
Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And that'll make it 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with
Third
trying to
down,
keep the
Chiefs.
defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And the Bills are going to get him as he
The
goes.
Bills get him again,
Quentin Jefferson.
and 4th and 17.
It's a loss of 7.
Seems to me that our friend Old Momentum, I think he's definitely
Amazing job by the Bills to
After that sack, and now heck,
create that huge sack.
actually even get the lead. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Andre Roberts is deep for Buffalo.
Townsend punts it all the way to about the 20 or 30-yard line.
Yards on the punt there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. Their drive last time.
There's Devin Singletary there, star of the game.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board.
There's Freeland, Freeman,
You don't get the big stuff
the
to
guy
end on
that choked
No, you don't go top
the
shelf, that's bottom
choke
shelf material.
the whole game for the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, in my opinion.
Throwing on 1st down
He's the
is
one that caused the most penalties.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
About 2 yards there. Oh.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because
2nd and 10 now.
pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget
Bills.
about the running back. In this case, they did not, and dropped him for no gain.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Goes to throw it.
To Brown as he hauls it in.
He's free.
And he'll be out
What a juke, and goes all the way to about the 41-yard line.
29 yards.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. So the
We've had tons of action here in the first half, and we're
the improv on the
in
scramble there.
just the first
And it'll be 2nd down.
9 minutes of the game,
They were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear.
but it's only the
I thought he was dead to
second
rights, but you
quarter.
are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
2nd and 4 for the Bills in Chiefs territory.
5 back to work on 2nd and 4.
Will they possibly take the lead here and score a touchdown?
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary.
They run for it, get about a 4-yard gain.
Down at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10.
Yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
On the ground, it's Singletary. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
He was brought down by Bashaud Breeland. 2 yards on the
2 minutes to play in this
2-minute warning here in the first half. I'm having such a headache due to the intensity of this game so far.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Josh Allen goes to run wide open all the way to about the 10-yard line for Josh Allen. Finally uses his legs, and Josh Allen brings the Bills all the way to the 10-yard line. And I'll be back because I need to do stuff.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills have taken the lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
Crap, I couldn't find what I needed, but I see that the Bills scored a touchdown. They are now 10-7 over the Chiefs. Chiefs now down by 3. Will they be able to catch back up this in their next play? Or in their next possession.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
There goes Mahomes to throw.
A screen to Bell.
Screen pass. Wide open for Bell. And goes all the way to about the 50-yard line, 49-yard line.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message.
Mahomes able to
Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful.
throw the ball even though he's getting rushed. Let's take a look at the replay again. Nice play by the Chiefs.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Now Mahomes.
Mahomes goes to throw
The hands of Robinson.
all the way to the 35-yard line.
Inside the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill.
Hill goes all the way down to the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Tyreek Hill, 34 yards.
Now they'll make it likely 14-10.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead,
And I believe the Chiefs will also have the ball in the second half, in the beginning of the second half. So maybe they can put up a couple of scores
Only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
in between the second and the third quarter. 14-10 Chiefs. 56 seconds remaining in the second half. Or in the first half. I'm getting so confused with soccer and football because football's broken down into quarters. And soccer's broken down into halves.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Harrison Butt kicker. That was a bad joke.
Roberts now to return it.
Roberts goes all the way to about
Make it to the 25.
the 15-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying
The
to
Bills
get
with a nice run there.
but you got to figure
John Brown.
if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Let's take a quick look. Nice run.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
I'm coming after you. And that's you. Check. 53, Mike. Check. 53.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Set the tone, defense.
Allen goes to throw it.
Here to Brown. And he works it
Did he
past
get the first down? It looks as though he did.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Yes, first and 10.
53. Check 53. Right here, right here. Mike, 53.
On first down, Allen. He's got the hook up.
Allen goes to throw all the way down to a 9-yard line.
Second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go.
33 seconds remaining.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Check curl, check curl. Mike, 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Allen goes to
He's
run.
going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
He goes down and gets sacked.
Chris Jones with a sack there.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So the
Another
offense
timeout.
pressure, which they did on this play.
Whatever the Bills
Got down for a
discussed
loss,
during
not a
their
big one. But any loss of
the
yardage
previous
in this position
timeout,
is
they
tough
did
for
some.
offense.
They obviously chose the wrong thing to do.
So they get push back to the 11, and here's second and goal. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen.
Allen goes to throw.
Is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
What
Brings up third.
the hell? Third and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Third and goal for the Bills. There's Josh Allen. Goes to throw. Throws it.
The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's fourth down.
Fourth and goal. It's like the Bills are just going to have to settle for a field goal here. Or they might go for it. You never know.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3.
All right, they'll
First half.
make it 14-13 here, most likely. There they go.
Pass is good.
And 14-13. Chiefs
14-13.
now only have a 1-point lead over the Bills.
So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. All that remains.
Sorry
is
if
to
y'all
snap this
hear
once, and that'll
something.
do it for the first half of play. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for this background music. Looks like the Bills will punt. No, they will. Bills get the football. Andre Roberts takes it to about the 23-yard line. Really?
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And last time they got 3 points.
Here's Josh Allen and
field goal. And when you go to the sideline after chip
his
shot
best
field goal,
friend.
it's not too bad.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they get 3 points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
53, Mike, go!
All right, first play of the third quarter is underway.
Quarter starts with a run by Singletary.
Singletary goes to run.
Bashad Breeland, the one that got him down.
Breeland takes him down after a 1-yard gain.
For the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Forced out to his left.
Allen goes to the left. What a run.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger.
Makes it first and 10 here.
Well, he's proven real effective
And gets the first
No
down.
one open, don't close it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. First and 10 here. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Illegal blocking by the offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Still first down. But it'll be 1st and 13.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Allen goes to throw, and he will get those 13 yards back. Now 1st and 10.
Catch and run, good for 24 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Now a run with Singletary.
Singletary goes to run. Not much of a gain.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. Kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They go right back to
They go back to running and make it around 2nd and 3rd and 4, actually.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Allen from the gun on
Allen goes to throw.
completes it to the tight end Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game.
3 minutes. Oh, that was a voice crack. Sorry. 3 minutes now left in the 3rd quarter.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
It's my phone.
Here's Singletary.
Singletary goes to
Bring
run.
him down at the 13-yard line.
Oh, there's my phone.
Anthony Hitchens there on the stop.
Getting had a ton of success here so far. You get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off.
Singletary again. And he'll be taken down.
Singletary goes to run.
A minimal gain there.
Now 3rd and 2.
Old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll try and run for this with Singletary.
Oh,
Gonna mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed
4th
2,
and 1.
and that's gonna
I think they're just going to go for a field goal here,
Well, they picked up a portion of it.
making it 16
Now that
to
leads to a
14.
decision on 4th and 1. Let's see
I
what they
think so.
decide to do.
Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on
They'll go for it. First time I've seen someone go for it on 4th down. He goes for it and he does it.
He's tackled at the 5.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
Yes, you heard
Three tight ends here
Mr.
on
Godin
1st
there.
and goal. That
Pure
has
frustration for the defense. 1st and goal. What a and a sack. 2nd and goal.
To the 7. That's
now.
going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
They all
3 yards
understand
there.
that even after that loss on
Now
first
it's
down, they've got a field goal
second
in
and
their
goal,
back
but it's
pocket.
really second
When
and
you're on
8.
second and goal, this is the time you take your shot at the end zone, I believe. Go ahead and go for the big shot right now, knowing you can always come back and kick a field goal on fourth down if you can't advance.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Mike, I'm covered. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got it.
And now they'll throw with Allen.
He goes to throw.
This is caught for
Touchdown, Bills.
Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab for Josh.
Dawson Knox makes the catch, and now it'll be 19 to 14.
Found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage.
If I were the Bills right now, I tried to do.
Found a gap and they exploited it.
I tried to get 2 extra points here to make it more difficult for the Chiefs, but I don't know. We'll see what they do here.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
Yes, they will. They'll go for 2 here.
To throw, it's Allen. And
Goes
that
to
is
throw.
caught for the 2-point.
All right, 2 extra points now, 21 to 14
So they elect to pass
for
it
the
on the
Buffalo
2-point try.
Bills
Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring
with
up that
10
catch.
seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Did they return it? That's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
In the first game earlier today, we saw an underdog team in the New Orleans Saints take the win. Will the other underdog team be the Bills? And they also might take home the win here.
After the touchdown,
Again, there's still about a quarter left of the game,
fielded
so
just
we'll
outside
have
the
to
goal
see.
line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard
11 point, not 11, 7 point game. Oh, I'm really good at math. 7 point game here now. A touchdown is all Kansas City needs here. 6 seconds left in the third.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4.
And another trend I have noticed so far is that the Saints won at home, and the Bills right now are leading at home. Does this mean something?
3, now here's second and 7.
But the Super Bowl will be at Raymond James Stadium, just to let you all know.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Just like it is in real life.
Travis Kelce.
It was in real life this
Get him
season.
down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
past
16
season.
yards, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mahomes now.
There's Mahomes, aka Black Flags Matter's older brother, goes ahead and throws the ball
Kelce.
all the way
Work this to the 20.
to about the 25-yard line, 24-yard line.
Give him 32 on the play.
We always talk about the guy who
What a huge throw
ran it, but how about the
for the Chiefs here at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Mahomes goes to throw.
Field, it's Robinson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Now the pressure gets there. Oh, and he gets sacked right at the line of scrimmage, or around there.
Showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4, actually. 2nd and 14 for the Chiefs. And they did not need this in the 4th quarter. Again, there's like 4 minutes left. 3 minutes. But let's... There he goes again! Mahomes does not get a chance to throw it. And now Ed Oliver makes the stop. 3rd and 24 for the Chiefs. Look at that.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
3rd and very, very long. Mahomes has thrown a plus 30-yard ball here. Oh! Intercepted by the Bills, and that will more than likely do it. And another pick. We saw one in the first game. Now we see one in the second game. And the Bills have... The Bills are now more than comfortable with their position here.
That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback.
There goes Josh Allen with about a 15-yard gain, 10-yard gain.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the
Less than 3 minutes to go in the game, and the Bills should be absolutely comfortable with what went on with the Chiefs here. Dawson Knox with the catch and about a 5-yard gain, 10-yard gain.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
There they go, all the way to the 45-yard line.
And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
114 seconds left in the game.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
At the 38-yard line,
They'll try and run some clock here.
they
so keep it on the ground.
try to keep it on the ground here. About a yard,
Call it a gain of 4.
like a 4-yard gain
They'll
actually.
use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Like 56. All day. All day. 56 the mic, boys. 56. Check.
They will run with Singletary.
They run with Singletary here all the way to about the 10, or to the, not the 10, the 31-yard line.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the backer. Watch the backer.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
I'm dropping everything today, man.
That should just about do it.
Well, that's a carry
That should do it.
with, and throughout this game,
More than likely 53 seconds remaining.
whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Round 80. Go. Go. Shit. Watch the shit.
Allen down to a knee, and that
Allen down to a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special
19 seconds
in
remaining.
front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy
And the
with what
clock
they've
is
seen.
ticking down.
Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
4, 3, 2, 1. And the game is over. The Bills have won it. They are the first AFC team of the season to lock themselves into round number 2. They will join the Saints into round number 2. And that was a pretty exciting game. I believe it's the first time in series history that that any team has broken into the 20s. And think about this. This is also redemption for the Bills, as I believe they got eliminated in the first or 2nd round. So now they go ahead and join the Saints into round number 2. And I will see you guys later. I hope y'all enjoyed. And yep, the next game, it will be an NFC game, possibly next weekend or tomorrow or tonight. But yeah, I'll see y'all whatever in